What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be doing a FNAF voice line tier. These are the voice lines I'm going to be doing. These are the ones I'm not doing. I'm not doing humans, so not these. For Balloon Boy and JJ, all too confusing. Phantom Mangle and Nightmare Mangle were planned because it is screeching. Arnold was planned for his screeching in UCN, but then I kept getting confused of his voice, so I didn't add him. Mini Minos will just in Net just laughed. Wait, hold up a second. I don't feel like trying to find Bon's voice, so he's also not existent. Mr. Can has a voice in UCN, apparently, but I do not feel like counting that. Grim Foxy just does the dum song. Dreadbear growl and just growls. So, but all of these are included. Oh yeah, this didn't have Mimic, so I went for the mascot version instead. But let's start up. So this includes FNAF AR, Ultimate Custom Night, FNAF World, Sister Location, Fazbear, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, Help Wanted 2, Security Breach, and Ruin voice lines. Oh yeah, and when I say FNAF World, I do. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. Wait, is it? So what I'm trying. Oh yeah. This also doesn't include Secret of the Mimic, just because I do not know much about the game. I forgot. For some reason, my Ruin has him with a voice. See? But I am not coding that because I don't know that much on that yet. Turn this up. So, let's start with Freddy Fazbear.
You look down. Would you like a hug? Bet you weren't expecting me to show up early. Were you now? Better luck next time. By the look on your face, you really were surprised. I bet you didn't expect me to show up, did you now? I bet you were shocked this time. I hope you enjoy my visit.
So Freddy Fazbear actually has a pretty good voice. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be included for Springtrap, Toy Bonnie, and Freddy's voice. The digital, I'm not gonna take points off on that because it's FNAF AR. Oh my god, and I almost forgot to mention something. Chica and Bonnie, I put as Help Wanted because in case you don't, fun fact.
But
they actually have somewhat of a voice, technically have a voice, but I do not want, but out of respect for the FNAF ranking, I'm not putting them. Wait, I don't think this is also in order, but whatever. So Freddy Fazbear's voice sounds good, but I feel like there's one problem with it. For some reason, it actually kind of feels like it would fit with Freddy more. I saw one person say that, and it changed my whole perspective on the voice. But it's still a pretty good voice for him. So I'm gonna put him in good, but not fit in best. Foxy the Pirate.
Never underestimate the cunning of a pirate, or a fox for that matter. You never stood a chance. I came for ye booty. That be treasure, you know. I can't run like I used to, but I can pull myself apart just fine. Arr! So much more spacious in here. I may stay a while.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not even an old man. Or these Japanese, toy chica. But it's these. I'm counting canon. But Foxy is goated. That is such a great voice. Toy Freddy's time. Oh, here it is.
That game was totally rigged! That's what you get for leaving me hanging! It's not my fault! I have these fat plastic fingers and can't press the buttons!
That's enough. Toy Freddy's is... I feel like somewhat fits the character. But I feel like I'm gonna put it... I don't know where to put it. I would put him in here, but I feel like that would be making me sound biased because I watch X-Men 723's Toy Freddy's voice. What this reminds me completely of. I'm pretty sure X-Men used that as an idea. So I'm just gonna put it in mid, but it's an alright one.
I'm planning on making it extra special for you.
Me hook is getting mighty hungry.
Wait.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, they also have voices. Those two had voices also in here.
2, 1. Aren't I just the shiniest? Clear the stage, for the star of our show is now here. Closer. Closer now. Just a little closer. Did you actually think you could hide from me? Did you know I used to be a real rock star? Don't worry. This next part won't hurt a bit. I can see you.
Yeah, it's not fitting. It sucks. Why does it suck so much? Pretty much. So, well, we already told that voice really didn't help the what if that voice was oil, bro? Everyone would have actually thought he was a goat. Just because of how bad it is. It's hard to even tell that he's a boy. And his voice sucks, but so he's one of those ones that are gonna go down. Twitch Chica.
You won't get tired of dying, will you? Where's my beak? Lodged in your forehead, of course.
Yeah, it's enough. But Toy Chica actually has an all-white voice. I feel like it deserves to be on top of Freddy. This is supposed to be just an idea, but it actually does fit Toy Chica. It does. Mingle.
Don't be afraid. Soon you will look just like me. Beautiful. Now I get to play take apart and put back together.
Yeah, this is such a good voice. It is just like Fox's. It fits perfect. And also gives, to me, a great idea that fans come up with for the gender. And it is that Mangle's main head is a girl, and the Endo head is a boy. What I feel like is a good idea. I feel like it fits. Also, it makes sure to confuse. Okay, who's next? Puppet.
Seeing you powerless is like music to me. I don't hate you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Okay. Puppet, I'm gonna put in mid just because. So, that is not actually Puppet's voice. Let me explain. So, if I'm correct, the puppet itself is actually a boy. But, so that's not actually Puppet's voice. Who knows if Puppet even has a voice? But what that actually is basically the puppet. Oh my god, I got the name. Charlotte's Emily. That just feels, that's embarrassing. That's actually her voice, and you can tell by it being a girl voice for a man animatronic with also this child feel. Riveled Bonnie. Yeah, most of these voices from FNAF 1 and 6 will be from this.
Time to face the consequences of your failure. Might as well face the facts. You were always destined to fail.
Riveled Bonnie likes to do puns. I'm also gonna put him in mid. Just because it sounds, for such a good design, I feel like it sounds a little goofy. What I don't honestly like the most, but it's still an alright sound. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but I am planning on remaking that most accurate, but battle with, instead of just models I find that are good, look good, or fund those models, I'm actually gonna go for the FNAF bundle. What is not made by Jody, but very great models. And we'll have more and better looking models. Like the Phantoms, for example. But anyways, next we have is Level Chica.
I never thought I'd make it through that vent, but now we are together. Let me show you how to break your face and look like me. Let's smile together. I have seen him, the one you shouldn't have killed.
Yeah, I just did that so you can hear that part. Cause this is the first animatronic that says something like that. What gives more proof that this is actually canon. As UCN is canon, but the way it's canon is not just as an in-universe, but after, if I'm correct, William Afton got took into the hospital and the souls decided to haunt him, specifically mainly Cassidy, I think, with UCN. But Little Chica sounds old and damaged, so I'm gonna put her heel. It's better than Little Bonnie. Little Foxy.
Listen to my voice, and you will find the key. When you can see, how fast can you flee? Be sure your step through the heart of madness. Call your big arm onto us.
Okay. Dotage. Yeah, I love that voice so much. It fits the character. It sounds damaged. And yeah, it feels the most. It feels around as damaged as Little Chica. Not including the last one. All your base belong to us. That I don't understand that one. But that's our last FNAF World one. So I can do that. Springtrap. Isn't that it's also my last? Wait, how does this sound?
Well, hello there, victim. You don't seem very happy to see us. Perhaps it was something we said.
And now, you are mine.
And now you are mine. And now you are mine. Got you.
Yeah, I won't. Just in honor of Scraptrap, that is a copy, pretty much a copy of his voice. But what is fail? But I feel like it does fit. Just not as great as I feel like it did with Scraptrap. I'll put him in good, but not fit in best. Nightmare time.
I am remade, but not by you, by the one you should not have killed. No light can save you now.
Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like it doesn't sound the best. I'll put him on top because it does still sound cool. Oh yeah, I can also get rid of the FNAF this. There we go. Next we have Nightmare Floodvale.
Let me put you back together, then take you apart all over again.
Let's do one more.
Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart.
I don't know why, but I don't really like this voice. But I feel like it is alright. I'll put it on top of Freddy. Because I like it, but also don't really like it. I'll just say that. Oh dear.
You will not be spared. You will not be saved. The shadow fears me.
Yeah, I don't really like the breaths. I want to put in sounds bad just so that, but it's not the worst voice actually. But the breaths are kind of annoying. Chardonnay Million has one voice line with that, but we'll get to that later. Jacko Chica.
Did things get really hot in here, or is it just me? Come and burn with me!
Yeah, I don't really like this voice. I don't know why. It just feels too quiet. It sure fits with Lefty, but I don't know if it fits with Jacko Chica. But anyways.
Come closer. Help me count my teeth. So, will I get... There just isn't room in here for both of us.
Yeah, I wanted to play that one now. One sounds good. This is goated. It really fits the character. I don't know why, but it really just does. I feel like it fits better than Little Foxy. And now time for the peak. My favorite voice character.
This is a nightmare that you won't wake from. This time.
Yeah, listen to all of them.
Let's taste death again and again and again. I am the fearful reflection of what you have created.
Yeah, it's such a good voice. It feels so scary for what I would like to call the Grim Reaper of or demon. Especially that I am a fearful reflection of what you've created. That sounds so good. What it mean? I feel if I'm correct, what it means is he's a fearful reflection of the franchise that he has created. Because it also sounds so scary. There's nothing really bad about the voice. Sure, it sounds like he stutters a little bit, but it doesn't. To me, I feel like that's just glitching. What I feel like I kind of wish was on the levels, but it's still such a good voice. I forgot that Funtime Freddy had a voice. Had to go first.
Blackbond, say hi to our friends! Blackbond, say hi to our friends! I know you're over there somewhere!
Yeah, it's a pretty good voice. I like it. It's definitely better than Name Me a Freddy. It always can. I never understand. Never can decide what is the order that it would go in for characters, because it's such a different roster. Let's do Zork's Baby next. Well, actually, who's next? I'm Foxy.
It seems you couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you. Show times are on the hour, not a moment before and not a moment later. It's time to take your final bow.
Yeah, that's enough. But I don't really know what this. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of mid because it just sounds like it's just like a radio. It's hard to tell if that's supposed to be his voice. This is definitely a boy version of Mangle, if it is actually his voice. We're doing below from this.
I could hear you breathing. Admit it, you wanted to let me in.
Yeah. It's alright. I'll put it at the top of mid. But I don't feel like it gets to go up higher. Circus Baby.
Looks like something bad happened. I guess you forgot about me.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it at good. Right here, because I kind of like the voice. It fits pretty good. Last one from Sister Location. Is it? There's Big Bab's voice. Here it is.
Someone is inside. Is it the same person?
I'm gonna put in sounds bad, but that's just because it doesn't really feel like it doesn't fit to me. Anyways.
Please deposit 5 coins.
This voice, what do I think about it? I feel like it fits. I'll put it right here. Time for probably the worst voice in this video, I think. I am not sure.
Why so blue? You know I'll be true. And now I'll make slippers out of you.
Okay, I hate this voice so much. I feel like it just doesn't fit for the timeline that FNAF 6 was in. Somehow it sounds worse than the toy animatronics. It sounds older than the toy animatronics when it's not, I think. I don't know, I haven't watched, I don't know much more. I don't know if I know the FNAF 6 timeline. So, anyways, it is still just weird. Anyways, Rockstar Chica.
That's right! And don't you come back now, you hear?
I'm gonna put it right here. It also doesn't sound that good, but at least it sounds, it makes sense for its timeline. But the accent makes no sense.
Char, what can I do for ya?
This voice is amazing. I'll put it right here. Actually, I'll put it high at the top. Good. Because it actually fits perfect. There's no problem with the voice, I feel like. Wait, who's next? Lefty.
Shh. It will all be over soon. Shh. There is room for one more.
This voice honestly makes not that much sense, but it's still the better Bitty Bab. Because in this case, it actually makes somewhat sense. It's hard to tell though who this voice is. I can't tell. It's because we know Puppet's inside. Is it correct? So it's hard to tell if that's Charlotte Emily's voice or it's the animatronic itself. So I'm just gonna say that. Oh god, we have the mediocre melodies. Okay.
What did you think of my act?
Let's see. I kind of like this voice. I'll put it in the top of mid. Netbear is my favorite mediocre melody.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters?
Oh yeah, by the way, when I do Mr. Hippo, I am not doing that whole entire thing. I do not feel like sin for this. Oh dang, it's already been 29 minutes. Anyways, so next, I'll put him injured because it honestly sounds good for him. It sounds goofy, but his idea feels goofy. How much time?
My friend, you have met.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm not going for this though. This kid gets higher than Millville. I like his voice better. Pig Patch.
I consider it a dignified death. Not really. It was actually quite pathetic.
I'll put him at the bottom of good, just because It's an all-white voice, but I feel like it's a little too deep for the character. Next is the last one. For the mediocre is Happy Frog.
I bet you weren't expecting me, were ya? Turn your back for 1 second and I'm like, with you! Ninja skills!
Yeah, Happy Frog? I feel like he's a little overhated, to be honest. I thought him sounds bad, but that's just because, just to be fair to the people who hate it. Because I can kind of see why. Music.
You and I will be making music together for a long, long time.
I kind of like the sound of him. Because it makes, it's kind of, his voice is honestly kind of funny. He's just making fun of Afton. But I'll explain there's another character who actually makes fun of Afton, I'm pretty sure. And we'll talk about him in a little bit. Funtime Chica.
Today is all about me. I'm ready for my close-up.
Yeah. It fits. I'll put him on top of Nightmare Fredbear. It's good. It's honestly pretty good. Who's next? Yeah, Candy Cadet. Or do we want to use... I'm going to use him.
He promised them to never leave them.
It's just a robot sound voice, but I feel like it still fits. Put it right there. Now onto these guys.
I always come back.
I actually think I think I have a theory on why he says this. And so I'm pretty sure because that was his last film in the bodysuit. But I actually have a theory on why it even looks so different. But what I feel like what happened, why he's saying that, is to make fun of Afton, because he's always coming back every time he dies in this nightmare. So it's just a joke because that's him. So he's mocking him because he is him. But it's the same voice as Springtrap, but I'm going to goat it just because he deserves it, because he is the main Afton voice you hear. Because Springtrap, this is just a copy. Springtrap copied it, the digital sound feel. Molten Freddy.
One big happy to disappoint.
Okay, let's start this.
Thanks for letting me join the party. I'll try not to disappoint.
It's basically a feel. It's basically Funtime Freddy's voice, but a feel of a tingle bit more sinister feel. I feel like. And that was the only one I needed from here. Molten Freddy. Wait, did I? Okay. Wait, no, Scrap Baby. Yeah, here it is.
Time for your controlled shock.
It's practically just Baby's voice, but again, more sinister. I feel more sinister. What you see in pretty much all the voice, but yeah. Fredbear. If I'm correct, this is the last voice. Fun fact, those were actually supposed to be Freddy's voice, but because Scott didn't want to give him a voice, he just made that voice more sinister and reverse. To be honest though, Fredbear kind of just confuses me. And what I think Golden Freddy is actually, in fact, Fredbear. But, you know, he actually wore the purple, we just couldn't see it. But that's probably, I feel like that could be something that could have happened. I'm just going to be putting it in mid on top of Toy Freddy, though, just because it's confusing. Oh yeah, I forgot XOL. Yeah, it's folks. Uh-oh,
how unfortunate. Uh-oh.
So it's practically just it's honestly not the best. I'm putting it down in the top of mid, just because it also feels a little too childish for a robot. That only fits with Mimic. Hold up.
I guess you forgot about me.
Oh, I just realized. Oh, yeah. So this is basically a Scrap Baby's voice with Tiny. That's under XOL. Glitch Trap. I think it's the first. No, it isn't. Hold up, who is it? Oh.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I'm not gonna do that voice. I'm doing this one. It's a deepened version of Typical. He's basically also the Mimic in voice, so I'm gonna put him here because it fits his idea. Captain Foxy.
Be the Kraken! Take that, you...
It is basic. This voice sounds just like is basically it makes sense. I'm gonna put it in good. The bottom, because it still is technically a Foxy's voice. What's this? Oh yeah. Where's... Here it is. Bonnie's voice.
Bonnie's my name, I'm hopping along with floppy ears and a cotton.
Yeah, basically, this is the closest voice we have for Bonnie and Chica. It's this one song. That's why I'm counting them as Help Wanted, because that would not be fair for these two. So, yeah, there it goes.
Hey, I
forgot. I'm just kidding. So, security breach is next. Hold up a second. Anyways, next is Moon.
By the way, it's past your bed.
I love this voice so much. It gets goated. Sun.
Ho, ho, ho!
Is also goated, but not as goated as Moon. Moon gets to go heal. Next up we have is Glam Rock Freddy.
I will make it accessible to you now. Do you see a set of
It fits. I put him healed. Wait, what? Oh. I'm gonna redo this real quick. That's better. Monty.
Welcome to Monty's Gator Golf, home of the Hurricane.
It also fits. I put it away healed, not as good as Freddy though. Chica.
Up! Lost boy over here!
I'll put it down here. I don't feel like it fits. It fits as good as these two, but it still is good. Roxanne.
This was perfect tonight! Thank you.
I feel like this is better. And I think if she manages to get up to heal, just because of how good the voice is. Huh.
1, 2, 3, thank you.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna count this because I forgot. This is just another robot voice. Candy Cadet gets to stay though because he's cool. That's enough from Security Breach. We
Treats to share. Come back soon and have a fazerific day.
It's basically like a mix. So I'm gonna put him right here. So, just for fairness. Huh.
Find it!
It's just a more glitchy voice of whoever he mimics. But I just feel like I'm just actually gonna put the mimic down here. I'm pretty sure Staffbot does Candy get out of a different voice in Ruin.
Tell the boy not to worry, Nico.
Yeah, it does. It's a little more damaged. I'll put it at the top of good because of how good it is. That's enough from the DLC. Finally, help 2 more voices.
What are you waiting for?
I don't really like this voice. I'll put it at the bottom of mid. It feels...
You're here by yourself?
Oh, he feels...
How sad.
Let your chakra...
I kind of like this voice. I'll put it heel. And that is my list on the best voice lines in the series of Five Nights at Freddy's. Adult, not included, Secret or Mimic. Be sure to like and subscribe, and that is the end of this video.